ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسبت أيدي الناس ليذيقهم بعض الذي عملوا لعلهم يرجعون.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
زين للناس حب الشهوات من النساء والبنين والقناطير المقنطرة من الذهب والفضة والخيل المسومة والأنعام والحرث ذلك متاع الحياة الدنيا والله عنده حسن المآب. قل أنبئكم بخير من ذلكم للذين اتقوا عند ربهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها وأزواج مطهرة ورضوان من الله والله بصير بالعباد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على صراط المستقيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
The topics before me today is branding and packaging of products. In the world we have today, we cannot do without making choice. We're in the world that our choices are so numerous and the time for us is so minimal. Everybody is just chasing after one thing or the other. We are busy. So many products are coming on board every time, every day. The market itself is already saturated. However, despite all the challenges and the competition around, there are some products that still stand out the test of the time, and people continue to buy. So, as Muslims, we are not to be left behind. We have to come on board, show the world what we are doing. It's just beyond doing it well. We have to do it well and package it well and brand it well. And it starts with us. So that is why the topic is very, very important that we understand it so that we can actually compete conveniently and favorably with the other existing companies. Pé nǹkan tí a fẹ́ bára wa sọ lẹ́ni is the branding and packaging. Pé ìmá ṣe lọ́jọ́jọ́ àwọn nǹkan tá à ń tà àti ìmá jẹ́ kí àgbáyé mọ̀ nípa ilé iṣẹ́ wa. When we mentioned MTN, everybody knows what MTN stands for. They stand for quality delivery. They stand for standard. They stand for good services. And they know them with their color. That is branding. They know them with what they offer the world. So how are you going to also be known with what you offer the world? It's very, very important. And as it is, branding and packaging, they are two different things, but they are very, very related in terms of the concept and how they work together. By special grace of Allah, we're going to go through all this and their differences, and also Islamic perspective. Because at times you just look at it, branding, yes. As Muslims, we need to know the fact that we are branded people, we are packaged people. Most especially as a Muslim sister, the branding starts with us. Because anywhere we are, anytime we are in any particular environment, you must stand out. And that is what branding is all about. So as a Muslim, we stand out. And when we are into production or we have a particular sales or services we are rendering to the world, we must try as much as possible to stand out. So there is no controversy. Is branding acceptable in Islam? Yes, truly, I can say it authoritatively, 100%. Because the Prophet ﷺ says, whatever you do, you should do it perfectly and excellently. And that is one of the main importance of branding and packaging. Brief introduction on the issue of the branding. Branding is as early as 305 AD. So it's as early as man. Over the years, We have been having branding. We live to meet it. Our own generation live to meet it. And as our own generation also live the surface of the earth, other generations are coming to meet it. So it's a thing, it's a continuous thing, and it's going to be like that till the end of the day. And it actually started with the ranchers. Àwọn tó máa ń gun ẹṣin, àwọn tó máa ń gun ràkúnmí, those people that actually either fight with it or make use of them for businesses. It comes with a word, brandry. That brand is an ancient word. It's an ancient word that it means to burn or to mark. Pé ká jó nǹkan lára nǹkan tàbí ká fi nǹkan sí àmì sí lára. And that particular mark is actually come in place to make a kind of identity or to show the ownership of those people that have those cattle that have horses. That is the origin of the branding itself. And in our own environment today, or in our own modern world today, those mark or the bond that is being made on the cattle can actually be traced to the modern day logo. For every corporate company, they have a logo that is attributed and unique to them. My own logo is different from your own logo. And as a Muslim sisters in the world, anywhere we are, even if you see a sister in the darkness, you will know that this is a sister, a Muslim sister for that matter. So that is it. And also, now, why do I need to brand my product? After all, what I'm doing is very nice. It's okay. I'm even taking it in my house. My friends are taking it in their houses. Why do I need to brand it? Yes, we need to brand it. First and foremost, because brand itself, it gives you the recognition. It tells you that you have arrived. As I've mentioned earlier on, that when we look at the MTN, we look at the next two, we look at Cadbury, they have a unique way of doing things, and they are very consistent with it. And anywhere, anytime they're in a particular environment, you know that this company has actually arrived. When you see their products, you know that this is actually from this particular company. So it actually gives recognition. And another thing is that branding helps you to stand out. It makes you to, it creates a kind of impression that you have arrived. So it's not just doing it for doing sake, but you have to do it to show the world that, yes, this is what I'm doing, and this is very, very important. It's very okay. Please come and join me to actually see what I'm actually doing. The another thing is that branding as it is, it lives in the heart. Why will I leave shop 1 to 5 and go to shop 7? But definitely, there must be a particular value. That particular shop is actually offering me. Pé kí ló dé tí mo máa fi ṣọ́ọ̀pù ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kíní ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ṣọ́ọ̀pù ẹlẹ́ẹ̀keje ni mo máa lọ nínú ọjà. Ó máa ní nǹkan tí mò ń rí nínú ṣọ́ọ̀pù yẹn kí n tó lọ síbẹ̀. By chance, bóyá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe máa attend sí mi, ọjà tí mo máa rà ń bẹ̀ kò ní ní bákan nínú. Nǹkan tí ọkàn mi máa balẹ̀ lé lórí, wọn ò ní cheat me. All these things are actually encompassed in branding. So it's not a case of ọjà ni mò ń tà, do I need a branding? Yes, you need a branding. Mò ń produce ni, do I need a branding? Yes, you need a branding. Because it's even beyond the products you are actually selling. It's about you, what you are selling, the environment in which you are selling, or the environment in which you are producing, and your attitude to the customers, to the people that are actually even buying from you. So it is just all encompassing. Then another thing about branding is that it makes customers to connect with you. It makes people to be connected with you. When I know that if I go to this particular place to get my product or to buy a particular product, number one, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ rà yẹn, wọn ò ní gbówó lé púpọ̀. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, nǹkan yẹn iṣẹ́ tí mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó ṣe fún mi, ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn fún mi dáadáa. I will get value for my money. People will definitely come. Wọ́n ní tọ́rọ́ tó yá ó sàn ju sísì tó pẹ́ lọ. If I'm going to buy a bottle of soap, but just example, I'm selling soap. I buy a bottle of soap 50 cl for 100 naira, and another person is selling for 250 naira. Why should I buy 250 naira and leave the one of 100 naira? If by chance I will use 250cl bottle to actually wash plates in my house for a whole month, and the 100 naira own, I will use it to wash a plate in 1 week. Definitely, the value I'm getting from that 250 naira is even much more than what I'm going to get from that of the 100 naira. So it's not all about price reduction alone. The value I will get from it, the satisfaction. Then if I use the soap, does it smell after washing my plate that mama lo abonye, mama tún gbé òórùn ọṣẹ tí mo fi sínú? That is another thing you have to take into consideration. The bottle of the soap that I'm actually buying itself, how long is it going to last me? Nobody jábọ́ báyìí so máa fọ́ ni, àbórí ẹ̀ máa kán. All those things, they are embedded in that particular bottle, in the product. So that is why we said that branding is just beyond the physical look or even the cost itself. It's all encompassing about the product and the company that is actually providing the product or the services. Another importance of the branding is that it builds loyalty. When you know that in a shop that I go to pick a product, assuming my change, bóyá mo sanwó lé ni tàbí mo sanwó dín, wọ́n máa fún mi lówó mi padà, kò síyàn jíjà ń bẹ̀. Àbí nǹkan tí mo ti rà gan, wọ́n ní ta èrú fún mi, mi ní ra gbáàtú ẹyọ tó máa ta fún mi ní gidi. And when I get that, they will even attend to me because they believe that I'm patronizing them. That's why their product is actually, they're selling. Is that, Alájà kí lẹ fẹ́, ẹ mú bẹ̀ yẹn. Ah, you are welcome, ma. Please, what can we offer you? Kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa rà mà? Bóyá máa ṣe sí mi gan, inú mi máa dùn. I will always prefer to go to that place. So the customer will be loyal to you. That, ó better kí n lọ ọ̀dọ̀ customer mi yẹn. Ó better kí n lọ sí ibi tí mo ti máa ń rà. At least màá mọ nǹkan tí mo rà nínú ẹ̀. So branding, another importance of it that it brings loyalty. Then another thing is that branding it assists marketing. Because as I've said earlier on, that branding is about what the company is about, or the company, this is the image of the company, the product itself, the value it's offering. Then àǹfààní tí nǹkan yẹn máa ṣe, and my money too is not just going into the drain. All those things being encompassed together. Then the packaging of the product itself. I like kunu, but this particular kunu tí mo bá mú ọkàn mi ò lè balẹ̀, because maybe they are picking used bottles. Any bottles can just take the bottles. They can pick bottles from anywhere, from the party, from the road, from anywhere. Though the kunu may be good, but I not be comfortable in terms of my health. Mi mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n fọ̀ dáadáa, mi mọ̀ bóyá ó wà dáadáa. If those fears are there, I will have a limited customers. But if what I'm offering in terms of the health, they are very okay, they are comfortable. In terms of the quality, they are comfortable. What I'm saying is that the company that offers values and they offer good services and they offer good human relationship, they're going to make it much more better than somebody that's just all about reduction in price or maybe low cost or volume sales. So these are things that makes branding to be very, very important. But if for a product that have those values, tọ́n fẹ́ tarú ẹ̀ síta, kí leléyìí, kunu ni, well packaged, labeled, because we all know that kunu is something that within short period, except if it is chemicals are added on it, or maybe it's preserved with some chemicals, kò lè ju 3 days lọ. And I state all those things on the label. The person that is buying it will know. It will be more comfortable than just pick any kunu and take the kunu. So to market such kunu will be much more better and easier than somebody that the kunu no label, the cover on it is cracked. It's cracked cover, and the bottle itself is not neat. So branding assists marketing. It assists marketing, it supports marketing, and it promotes marketing. That is what brands do. And another thing that the brands do is that it increases the value of your sales. When you are well branded, you do it well. People knows you for what you are, and they trust you. And anytime, any moment, they can vouch for you that, yes, this is what we are using, and it still keeps us going. Then another thing about the branding is that it increases the value of the business itself. Even some things that are not directly related. People might ask you. For instance, when I started my manufacturing line, we started with only soap. In fact, it was just only washing soap. But along the line, because people fall in love with us, they know that whatever they buy, it is real value for money and well packaged. Elijah, please, what's of bathing soap? Don't you have bathing soap? Don't you have this? Don't you have that? So it increases our business value. What people want from us are much more than what we are actually offering initially. So, and this actually forced us to expand. And that is what brings about the Biolat Organic in place when we introduce Biolat Organic. Because that one is just purely natural product for bathing, for the body and everything. So those are the values that branding actually, it gives one. Then another thing is that it makes, even if you don't know people, people will just fall in love with you. They may not know you. They don't know you. But me seeing the product, or if it is a shop in which you are, but you have actually organized your shop attendants in such a way that they are well-mannered, they attend to customers with humility, they respect them, and they value them. Even if you are not there, customers will go to your shop, they will make any purchases that they want to make, and they will go. They don't even know you. Whether you are there or you are not, they are always in love with you. These are things that branding actually do for us. It promotes us, it engages us, it brings people's loyalty and connection with us. Now, what of the people that are even working with us? The company that is well branded and well packaged, people always take a kind of, they take pride in working with those communities, in working with those companies. They have the joy of, I'm going to my work, I'm going to my office. They will respect them. They feel love. Unlike in a shop that maybe as you are coming, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀gá, hello, onírànú yẹn tí ìgbálẹ̀ yẹn tán bẹ̀ yẹn. Your staff will definitely remember, even though she's your cleaner, but she's adding value to your place of work. If you can actually do it all alone, why did you employ her as a cleaner? Why can't you be the overall cleaner, overall sales personnel, overall this, overall that? She's adding value. You are telling her onírànú, definitely it will hurt her, and at the end of the day, she will not be willing to be coming to the office. But if it is a corporate environment, or that we actually have a culture of respecting everybody in that particular organization, whether your cleaner, your manufacturer, or your driver, anybody, you give them that due respect. Hello, I hope no problem. Why have you not swept? We are still saying the same thing. They will respect you for what you are and what you stand for. These are things that well-branded products and company brings to us. Then most especially, when we are advertising, people would have known you with the quality without even seeing you. It makes things easier. Just like recently, I had a call from some of my customers. We used to go to international trade fair, but this year, due to some logistics, we are just not there. People were calling, hello, Elijah, I hope you'll be at the trade fair. You know we are coming. I said, well, I'm sorry we are not coming, but let me have your order. We can send it to you anywhere we are, which we did, and people were happy. Why are they calling? Because they believe in us. They have that trust in us. Any advertisement here, anywhere I am, even at times I'm not even there, they have our products maybe for exhibition. Definitely, Arcom Players is here. They would have seen your logo, they would have seen your banner, they would have seen what makes them to feel that it is you. When people put 100 products on the table, if your own is distinct, they will definitely bring it out uniquely and say, yes, wow, this is what we're looking for, or this is what we have been very used to. So it makes advertisement also to be very okay. What are the hallmark of good branding? There are 3 C's in branding. When you want to brand a product or you want to brand a company, there are 3 things we have to take into consideration. One of them is cohesiveness, consistency, and clarity. Àwọn nǹkan yìí ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ mọ́ra wọn. In the sense that a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàmúlùmọ́là, a gbọ́dọ̀ dá dúró dáadáa. Taking for instance aluminium for what we are. We stand out for truth. We stand out for support of women. We stand out for support of children. We stand out for support of value. And people knows us with this. We have to, jọra wọn ni. The same thing with branding. We have to match them together. Nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe, a gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe ní gbogbo ìgbà. Agbègbè gbọ́dọ̀ wà kan sílẹ̀ pé ká máa ṣe nǹkan yẹn dáadáa. Kí pé bóyá a ṣe dá lẹ́ni yìí, a ṣe dá lọ́la. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà ní ètò àti ìbámu pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí ayé ti mọ̀ wá mọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àti àkáǹtẹ̀ ni kì í ṣe nǹkan dáadáa, kì í pay attention. As we are learning this, we have to actually change our attitude. And that is another thing is clarity. We must be clear. This particular soap can only wash plates. Make it to be known. Don't say amulumola. If it is multi-purpose, make it multi-purpose. But it's not a situation that you tell people that, oh, say, it is multi-purpose. They now use it for washing clothes. As on Yewambo, and you said it is multi-purpose. You are deceiving people. It shouldn't be. So we must be clear in whatever formulation or whatever policy that we are using. And those are the things that are very, very important. We are talking about branding. Then another aspect of our presentation is on packaging. What is packaging? After all, the two of them stand for PPP. The BP noni. Packaging has to do with your products. The physical appearance of the product itself. In Ebola, people just like children are kept in the classroom when it is reading time, they are seen on the field when it is the break time or the playing time. So our product must have a particular place. That way you and we remember the early stage of pure water, but cold water sales in Nigeria.
Okay.
The packaging of water actually started with buckets.
Yes.
And a cup.
Yes.
Taba fẹ́ ra omi ní bus stop tàbí garages. Wọ́n bá wa bu wọ́n kọ́kọ́ bù jáde nínú ike yẹn. Wọ́n wá fún wa ní cup míì tó máa bù sí a máa lọ. Then later, at least that one is not as old as 1580, 350 AD I was mentioning. Then later we come about this small nylon that wọ́n bá wa dà sínú ẹ̀ wọ́n so. Then another time we came about the issue of seed nylon water. Then we come about the bottled water. All these things add values. And you cannot say because branding is expensive, packaging is expensive, we must market it a minute. Will you go to the bus stop today and take a cup of water and say, Nobody will drink it.
Nobody will drink it.
Nobody will drink it. So we just have to move with time. Yes. If you want to do it well and you want people to appreciate you, you have to do it with time. It's costly, but it's not all costly. It's all about your own personal feelings. Your feelings, what you actually want to bring out of it. So that packaging is that medium in which the product or the service you are offering the people will come out of. And we have different packaging. We have the primary packaging, we have the secondary packaging, and we have the tertiary packaging. They are so interrelated. And also packaging can also be divided into layers. We have the distribution packaging. Distribution packaging, assuming sin, a fẹ́ lọ gbé ọjà yìí, a fẹ́ lọ tà. Aṣọ ni mo fẹ́ tà, aṣọ ni mo ń tà. I sell in 10 yards, in 5 yards. If I'm actually taking it to Oshodi to go and sell, I cannot just carry 10 yards in my hand. I might put them inside a sack. From the sack, I might first put it inside the nylon, then from the nylon to the sack, and I put it inside the vehicle. But so the sack I'm using, in that case, is the tertiary packaging for that particular product. And it's the distribution packaging I'm giving. Kó bá lè rọrùn fún mi láti lè lọ́tà. Tí mo bá débi tí mo máa tà nǹkan tí mo ń tà gangan mo máa ṣe kí ni? Mo máa yọ síta. And in that case too, I'm not just to give them that clothes directly. It has to be inside the nylon so that it's going to look attractive and also to be protective of that particular product. These are the kind of different packaging. And we have different packaging for different values too. and different products. The way you are going to package a product that is meant for medical services is different from the way you package the product that is meant for consumption, direct food. The food is different from the way you package drug. The drug is different from the way you package cement. So all those things, when we are, whatever may be our services or our products, we have to take into consideration when we are packing. The fact that a bottle or a container is attractive does not mean that it's going to be suitable for the packaging of that particular product. For somebody that is even at NAFDAC level, when you are having a product, okay, everybody is, this is what I've been using before. By the time you get there, it may be the cover, they will tell you that this cover doesn't go with the food, or this cover doesn't go with the cosmetics. So you have to adjust. And also, apart from the medium of the packaging itself, the package is awesome. Please, can I get a bottle of water? The package is awesome. Awesome in the sense that for a bottle or for a container that we pack a particular product in it, it comes with its own information. Packaging allows you to have opportunity to the information about the product, because on it, there's going to be the name of the product itself, what the product is being used for, how you can actually use the product, and those things that it actually entails. The product, the water as it is, even though I'm going to drink it, but you can see that the cover is tight. Whether I put it upside down or anywhere, it is still very tight. It is when I want to drink it by myself that I can actually open it and make sure that at least it is sealed. So when we are having a food to serve, it must be sealed so that people will have the understanding that it is not tampered with. We call something tampered with. Even some people will even go after, to the extent, apart from the fact that the cover cannot be easily opened, there is going to be a nylon that you tear by yourself so that you will actually know that, okay, I'm the one that is opening this one. And apart from that, for any product that it is well packaged, the name of the product must be there. You have the name, the address, the details, how you should use that particular product. All these things, it assists the user, the end user, to know what they want to consume, how they have to use it, and what are the implications that it has in case somebody, the person actually reacts to it. Then another thing about the packaging is that it makes easy for the product to move. For somebody that is selling, you are selling a cloth, not well arranged, and another person arranges her own clothes very well. When it gets to the market or to the end, to the place you want to sell, you want to even if it is the same thing, people will not buy. Even as ordinary as water is, somebody wants to give you a bottle of water, and you can see that the cover is already bending, or maybe the bottle is cracking, you will not have that confidence to actually pick it. You want them to actually change the water for you. That is what packaging actually do for us. Then another thing about the packaging is that it has there are some signs on the packaging that they are international recommended information that it has to be there. It has to be there. And if we are selling or we are producing, we need to follow the suit. For something that is not of, a consumable thing, we have a stamp of SON or SON number, like maybe you want to buy cement now, to show that the cement is good, the quality, the strength, it has to be stamped with the SON. If it is a steel, it has to be stamped with them. If it is food and drugs, NAFDAC is there to actually work it out for you. They will tell you this and what we have. All these things, at times we look at them that the stress is too much. But we have to move on as we are working, as we are rendering services or we are producing, so that we are going to conform with the law enforcing agent that is operating in our environment. And also, we ourselves, we are going to move upward. Not that as long as what I'm selling, don't dami loju, and we young bodora. Because you're not selling for yourself, you're selling for the people around you. And they must have confidence in what you are selling. So all those things are important and they are part of the product packaging. And another thing is that àwọn èèyàn gbà mí máa sọ pé tó bá ṣà ti pack ẹ̀ o lè anything tó bá ti fún ní colour tó dáa tó fún ní ké tó dáa o lè dá anything sínú ẹ̀. It doesn't work like that today. Even in the online, some online keep on selling. Why? Because whatever people buy from their shop is they are getting value for it. If you package, if your company is well branded and you have a product that is well packaged, but the content is not okay, people can only buy first. Maybe at the first point, talk on instances, talk on repair. Okay, one counter, maybe at the bus stop, or maybe they just come about it in the market. Hey, kí kini koni. I say, okay, mo dey need the tomato in lo, mo dey need the kini yo. He or she can buy it. But if the content is not good, that will be the last time that person will buy. So I'm encouraging us and I'm appealing to us, my sisters. As we are talking about branding packaging, it is just beyond the physical appearance. The contents of the product itself too, it matters a lot.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا ليستأذنكم الذين ملكت أيمانكم والذين لم يبلغوا الحلم منكم 3 مرات من قبل صلاة الفجر وحين تضعون ثيابكم من الظهيرة ومن بعد صلاة العشاء 3 عورات لكم ليس عليكم ولا عليهم جناح بعدهن طوافون عليكم بعضكم على بعض كذلك يبين الله لكم الآيات والله عليم حكيم وإذا بلغ الأطفال منكم الحلم فليستأذنوا كما استأذن الذين من قبلهم كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته والله عليم حكيم.
And the same thing for those of us that we are having services. You have a shop that you are selling. You can put AC in your shop. You can dress it well, make it to be well decorated. But if your shop, when you get there, that is how your customers will your staff will tell the customers. All any learning but Eloma, please kindly help us of your shoe there. We are still saying the same thing. So we must have that human touches to whatever businesses or services we are rendering. And when it comes to the product itself, the content must be okay. Today we are very small in our own world, but with the grace of Allah that we have been using to move up and people trying to know us more about our product, is because of the value we are rendering. At times when I go to Eloma, please kindly help us have a look at our shop, get 1 or 2 things from us. No. I don't use this. Mommy, please go and try it. When you try it, you will love it. And most of the time, you always get referrals. In fact, recent, there was one exhibition I went, and one of the directors from the ministry, they were around. They were like, hello, sir, please, don't go, help us pick 1 or 2 products. No, what is it about? I'm just trying to explain. But I'm sure they are very okay. The man just picked 1 soap and one cream, and they went. I was inside the market maybe after 3 weeks. Hello, is that Haola organic? I said, yes. Please, that your cream, I need 10. He bought 1 and he's buying 10. Today, in fact, this the end of the year, whatever, he said, Alaja, you know what? It's only your product I'm giving to everybody. I just love it. So if your content is not okay, you are just wasting your time. That is just the simple thing about it. So we have to ensure that our content is okay as well as our packaging. Then another thing we have to take into consideration is that we must be consistent. Don't do good products today and bad products tomorrow. There is always a limit or a kind of percentage. It's plus or minus 5%. That is the way it is anyway. When they know you for a product or services, a lè ṣe mistake but ká má jẹ́ kó ju 5% lọ. We want to improve, let there be that improvement. Not that today is okay, tomorrow is not okay. And also with the services and we are rendering, we must be ready for criticism. We must be ready to accept people's comments and observations. Not that, our Elijah, we observe that that color of the soap is not like the way it used to be. Oh, I'm sorry, ma, we didn't know. Because at times it might be like that. We are going to look into it. Look into it. Get back to them. This is what actually happened. Not that koribe. Because it might not even be your own. Perchance somebody have actually tried to imitate you. But when you close your eyes to all those comments, before you know it, they will take you out of the market. So it's very, very important that we listen to our customers. And also, and the feedback they're giving to us. Another thing is that whatever we're doing at any particular point in time, we must do it well. We must follow the trend. What it is allowed for food, you must use it for food. What is allowed for cosmetics, you must use it for cosmetics. What we must be sincere. We must be trustworthy. That is very key in our branding, in our packaging. Because when you are not consistent, we just want to make money, to make money, to make money. A time will come that all those money and your competitor they will outstrip you because they know where your defect is, that you are not consistent with what you are doing. They know that they cannot be boast of what you are actually selling. They know that what you are more of wasting money on advertisement, not taking into consideration the quality of what you are actually rendering. Before you know it, things will be off the line. So we have to take all those things into consideration. And apart from that again, as Muslims, we must stand by our product. On no account, this is the order of the day, this is what people want. Most of the time people will call me, Elijah, say any bleaching cream. I've seen so many companies that they are even ready to partner with us, they want to put that money. Don't say because you want to make money, because that is the order of the day. You go into it. It is not so. We are only to maintain our pace and do it right in accordance with the values and the etiquette of Islam. People will come to you. You will sell your own. And as I've said earlier on, when you stand out uniquely, you are going to get the value for it. An amazing thing happens to our company recently. I was in Abuja. We are having an accompaniment meeting on coconut processors and producers association. So we are to meet the Minister of Commerce and Industry, and I was among the team. At the point of the discussion, when we were discussing, we have a lot of products. My own product was part of it. And he spotted, he said, hello, are you sure that this is part of the product the organization is doing? He said, yes, it is. They are asking different questions, and it got to a point that I have to stand up and say, yes, it is for us, it is for me. People were amazed. So is this Elijah that is doing this? So my dear sister, and right there, we are given the opportunity to have a trademark being registered, not just ordinary trademark like that of the international branded, free of charge. So if you are not there, you are not going to be there. Do it right. And another thing again, recently we got an MTN award about Yellow 200. It is a long journey that you have to be doing every day. I presented my products, we sent our pictures, we sent our exhibition and everything. They said, wow, you are one of the qualifiers. It is not about our making, but it is a step we stand all over the time and we're working on it. So my darling sisters in Islam, whatever you are doing, be it services, be it production, let us add values to what we are doing. Let us do it well, brand it well where you are, make changes, add values, work step by step, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will assist us. Thank you for listening.
Alhamdulillah, say Jazakumullah khairan to our dear sister. Inshallah, she has really taken us to say Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uplift you. We wish you profitable sales. And to every one of us that are thriving entrepreneurs as well, let us look for a way to brand and package our product. The hallmark of profitable sales and good products and services is branding and packaging, like I said. So pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless all our efforts. Gbogbo àti à ń tajà nǹkan tó ti bá wa sọ yẹ kí a mú ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn ká mú lò. Kí àwọn ọjà wa kí a ṣe wọ́n lé ọ̀jọ̀jọ̀, ká ṣe wọ́n lóore tẹ́ pé máa lè ṣe wúlò fáwọn èèyàn. Abẹ́lẹ́ ọ̀bàlẹ̀kọ́lá kó jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa kí a máa tẹ àtà jèrè àtọmọ́wọ́ owó. Eléyìí náà ni ibi ìlà máa fi àdàgbà ètò ti vocational training ti orí ìkàgọ́ tí à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ní orí afẹ́fẹ́ sí. Let us check our Facebook and our YouTube channel Al-Muminat Delivery Organization for details, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah.